Hi and welcome. I'm Ben. I used to live and work in New Zealand for 3 years and I travel the country extensively when I live there. Usually I go back every year to meet our suppliers, but also to look for new accommodation and activities that we can offer to our travellers. And out at Journey Down Under, we specialise in tailor-made bespoke holidays to Australia and New Zealand. And we were created by a real Kiwi called Andrew Morton. His idea was to let the British experience Australia and New Zealand exactly the way that the locals would. So not by racing through the country and trying to see everything in one go, and staying in large impersonal hotels, but rather to take your time, travel at a slow pace and stay in small-scale accommodation like B&Bs, cottages and lodges that are actually run by these locals. We've travelled throughout New Zealand and carefully selected all of our accommodations. We always look for the best quality and experiences to offer our clients. These can be bed and breakfasts, cottages, farm stays, vineyards, luxury lodges, and many more. We have over 800 accommodations for you and your partner to stay in. If you're looking for accommodations that are located in places you normally wouldn't find yourself and are very suitable for couples, we've found it. For example, a place surrounded by New Zealand's Southern Alps, or a place next to a secluded beach with no one else in sight but the two of you, or somewhere in a funky inner suburb of New Zealand's capital city. So wherever it may be, you'll be able to experience the real and authentic New Zealand. New Zealanders are known for their genuine hospitality. Our hosts will welcome you with open arms and are known for sharing their local tips and hidden gems. So if you want to know where the best restaurants in the area are, ask them. They know the country like no other, and they'd love to share it with you. There's nothing quite like the Kiwi hospitality, and the two of you will feel right at home even when you're on the other side of the world. The best way to discover New Zealand like a local is by rental car. A compact SUV is very comfortable to drive, the perfect size for two, and is well suited for New Zealand's scenic roads. We offer full insurance with the possibility to drive on gravel roads. And we can tell you all about the best scenic routes, all the driving times and the distances. New Zealand consists of two large islands, the north and the south. The north is known for its vibrant cities, indigenous culture, beautiful bays and beaches and a warmer climate. The South Island is especially known for its unspoilt nature like fjords, glaciers and the Southern Alps. Speaking of climate, it's good to know that New Zealand has 4 seasons just like we have. Only their seasons are reversed as they're located in the Southern Hemisphere. So their summer is our winter. And for many people, this is also an attractive period to travel. But take into account that highlights will be crowded. This is especially so around Christmas and New Year. My advice? Travel outside peak season. I recommend October, November, or March and April. The weather's often very good then, and especially around March and April, most of the tourists have gone. This means that you and your partner have the whole country to yourself. There are a lot of possibilities in terms of activities. For example, playing around a golf with your partner, going for scenic hikes, sailing through the subtropical areas, or tasting a lovely New Zealand wine at an award-winning vineyard. These are just a few examples of what New Zealand has to offer. All of our holidays are tailor-made to perfectly suit your wishes. But in order to do so, we'd love to talk more about these wishes in a personal, non-committal conversation. And we can have this conversation through a video call at one of our offices in London or even at the comfort of your home. And you know what? We're flexible, so we can do this during the day, in the evening if you like, or even over the weekend if that suits you better. And after this talk, I'll get to work and I'll send you a proposed travel itinerary to look over in more detail. Don't hesitate to get in touch via this phone number, send me an email via this address, or subscribe to a longer version of this online presentation through this URL. So thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you soon.